Hello, good evening, good evening. Hello, how are you doing? Trust you having a great day. Tonight I'm just going to talk about how to break your fast the healthy way. For many people in different churches, this is a period of fasting in which you break in the evenings. And breaking in the evenings, it's not so good to eat heavy food and go to bed because you're going to fast the next day. No. I'm here to show you how you can break your fast the healthy way using healthy products that wouldn't be heavy in your body. So you're not going to bed heavy, so full because you are stuffing yourself maybe between 6 and 8 or 6 and 9 or 6 and 10 and you're having to eat so late. So tonight I'm going to be using our vegetable soup and our shake just to do about 2 or 3 different recipes to give you ideas of what you can use to break your fast. Now for my vegetable soup, you can just, put it in warm water, cook it on the fire a bit, and that's it. You can drink it warm. Or you can customize it like I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing fish soup with my vegetable soup blend. And that's a whole healthy meal for you. And I'm also going to be making smoothies with my milkshake, and I'll be doing another kind of recipe, an alternative to our usual rice and stew. I'll be using mixed veggie or veggie medley, as you may call it, with stew, and that will be an alternative to eating, heavy rice. So I'm gonna start with my vegetable soup. All you need is about a glass of water and your vegetable soup. But because I'm doing a fish vegetable soup, I'm going to start with my fish first. Yeah? Right. So the fire is on now. A bit too high. I'll turn it down a bit. Yeah? So because I'm customizing it, I will just put my fish. I've got different varieties of fish here. I've got salmon, I've got hake, and I've got cod. I'm going to put in the pot. It's from the freezer, still a bit frozen, but not bad. Then, hello, thank you all for joining me. Thank you so much, Baonik. Thank you, Sister Teresa. Thank you, Sister Lainka Shodainde. Thank you all. Thank you. Sister Mabel, good to have you on. Good. So I'm pouring my cup of water in my fish. And I'm going to season it with onions. Yeah, just a little bit of onions. Bionic, you will see I'm cutting onions like your mom again, right? I'm also trying to be fast. Just gonna put a little bit. We have church service in a bit, so I just felt I would do a quick video before I rush into church service. So that's a little bit of onions. Then I'll wait for the fish to cook up. So while the fish is cooking, I'll cover it up. While the fish is cooking, then I'll quickly do my smoothies. Right, for my smoothies, I'm thinking of doing 2 different kinds of smoothies so I can keep in the fridge. So for the first smoothie, which I will call the yellowish ones, I will be using persimmon. I've already sliced some persimmon in the plates. Persimmon. I'll be using some conference pears, which I've already sliced. I'll be using some oranges, which I've cut, as well as some mango chunks, which have been cut. So they'll go in the blender. That's a bit of the mango. oranges are in. And my persimmon is in. So this is my yellow smoothie. I'm gonna make another box of green. And for this, I'll be using some grapes to start with. Green grapes. Conference pears in. And lastly, I've got mint leaf that I'm going to add. So for my yellow smoothie, mangoes, oranges, and persimmon. For my green, I've got grapes, I've got conference pears, and mint leaf. You can either use water or you can use soya milk or almond milk, is up to you. Even for the vegetable soup, you can actually use soya milk instead of water. Yeah, so just checking on my vegetable soup. Yeah, I think the fish has cooked a bit enough. So what I'm gonna do, I'll add my vegetable soup in and just leave it to cook a bit longer while I blend my smoothies. So this is very good as a winter warmer. You want to keep yourself warm. It's a healthy soup to drink. Really, really healthy. Thank you for all of you who are joining me, Glory Chapel. Thank you, Sasonia. Good to see you. Thank you, Sister Temitope. Thank you. So my vegetable soup is going in. 0.1% fat. 0.1. Really very healthy. Very little calories. Very good, very healthy. You can use water, like I said, or you could use soya milk. I'm using water and I'm customizing my soup. So I'm using fish. You can decide to make it a chicken soup and use maybe like chicken breast to do your soup. Or you could just decide to just have it like that. It's still fine. So my vegetable soup is in. Wow. Ooh, I don't know if you can see that. Ooh, it's looking nice already. Wow. So I'll just leave that to cook. If it feels too thick, you can add a bit more water. But I'll cover it up and let it simmer while I blend my smoothies. So I'm just going to add some water. And some water. You can use soya milk, you can use almond milk. I'm doing 2 bottles because I don't want to have to do this again tomorrow. So I'm gonna definitely keep one in the fridge. Right, so our complete milkshake is our meal replacement. It's a complete balanced diet. So you just pour this in your smoothies, and guess what? You can just drink this with a cup of water, even if you don't want to use smoothies. But just because I just want to be a bit more healthy, add some fruits in. That's why I'm using smoothies. And just half scoop of your milkshake. Our milkshake comes in 2 varieties. We have this chocolate and we also have the vanilla brand. So with this, you are eating a completely healthy, balanced diet. You don't need pounded yam. You don't need all those heavy, starchy food at all. With this can keep you going for 4 hours. Honestly, with this, if you don't even eat anything at all else, you've had complete balanced diets that can carry you, for 4 hours. So our milkshake comes with a scoop, and all we need is half scoop. Half scoop. I'm only going to put my milkshake in one bottle because I always like the milkshake to be put in when I'm ready to take it. So because I'm keeping one bottle for tomorrow, I'm only going to put my scoop of milkshake in this one I'm going to have today. And all we need to do is to cover it up and we blend. I don't know if you can see me, but it's gonna cause a bit of a noise, sorry. So yeah, complete balanced diet, I can tell you. So this one I'm having today, I've put my protein milkshake in. And the one for tomorrow, it's got grapes, it's got conference pears and mint leaf. I'm not adding milkshake until tomorrow. This is very good for detox as well. Cleanses your system, gets rid of toxins and all. Oops, sorry about the noise. Sorry about the noise. So there we go. 2 bottles of milkshake, balanced diet already. Now, my vegetable soup is ready. I'm just gonna leave it for 1 more minute while I want to quickly demonstrate one last quick meal to eat. So instead of rice, heavy starchy rice, what I do, I use either veggie medley, mushroom stir fry, or whatever as what I would have used as my rice. Then you could just put your stew and chicken on top. So instead of rice and stew, you're eating veggie and stew, and it's still a good meal to eat. So I'll just put a bit of water to let it simmer. So my vegetable soup is ready. I'm doing fish veggie tonight. You could use chicken and have chicken soup. So this is really healthy and it's not heavy at all. And it still contains all the nutrients you need. So you don't need to eat so heavily because you are fasting. You can still eat healthy even while you are fasting. You can still maintain your weight while you are fasting. You don't need to go to bed, on heavy stomach, have loading pounded yam, loading rice. No. With your milkshake, protein milkshake, this is a complete healthy balanced diet. This is another recipe you can have, alongside, and it's not going to be too heavy for you. This is my fish soup. You can have chicken soup. You can have the vegetable soup like that without anything. It's still healthy. It's still well balanced. It contains natural fruits and veggie. It contains, just 0.1% fats. Our protein milkshake contains, 17 different fruits and vegetables. 17. Protein-based. Plant-based protein is what we've got in here. No animal products, no dairy products. So no eggs, no dairy products. It's all plant-based. It's gluten-free. It's kosher approved. So for people who are vegan, this is very good for you. For people who are Jews, it's kosher approved. And our vegetable soup is so awesome. We call it the perfect winter warmer. With these meals, you know, you don't really need to eat so much. You don't need to eat heavily. You can do away with rice. You can, of course, I'm not saying don't eat it at all completely, but these are just alternatives. So we're not eating so heavily because we are fasting. You can still eat heavy, you can still eat and still feel light and not heavy, and sleep well. Right. And another thing I would have done, which I haven't done, is my fruit and veggie capsules. I can actually open them up and pour them into my milkshake and blend them all together. Or I can swallow them up like that. So however way you want to take it, it's still very, very okay. Yeah. So I've showed you about 2 or 3 different alternatives and ways in which we can break our fast the healthy way. The last one is just gonna be our veggie and stew instead of rice and stew. It's stir fry, so I'm gonna stir for 1 or 2 minutes. Then I'm gonna dish and just add my stew and rice. So my kids have eaten. Hello Claire, how are you doing? Good to see you on. So my kids have had rice and stew, but I'm not having rice and stew. I'm having my stir fry and stew, but I'm still going to feel as if I'm eating rice and stew because I'll just put that stew on to just have that feeling of, oh, okay, I'm also eating something like rice and stew. So, but honestly, I'm not gonna feel heavy, but yet I'm loading so much nutrients into my body, into my system, and I still have enough to keep me to fast for tomorrow. Because with my milkshake, wow, that's a healthy, balanced meal on its own. So I'm not feeling I haven't eaten enough. I don't have enough to keep me. I have enough, more than enough to keep me going for another day, you know. And that's just how it is. You don't need to eat heavy because you are fasting. You don't need to go to bed heavy because you are fasting. You don't need to load so much because you are fasting and you have such a short time to eat your meal. So yeah. My stir fry nearly on the way. So this veggie is my alternative to rice. And I'll be dishing a bit just to show you, to demonstrate how it will look like my veggie and stew instead of rice and stew. Hello, Sister Jumi. God bless you. Thank you for joining. I'll just get a plate. So this is a mushroom stir fry because I love mushrooms so much. So thank you all who are joining me. We're talking about how to break our fast the healthy way. And I'm showing about 2 or 3 different recipes which we could use to break our fast, and so that we can eat healthy and not feel heavy and not sleep heavy, you know, after loading all the starchy food. And yeah, I'll get a spoon. So this is my alternative to rice and stew. It's veggie and stew with a piece of chicken. Really, really healthy, really healthy. So this is one. You know, my fish soup. You could do chicken soup, or you could just do the soup on its own. That's okay. Yeah, this is another. And my milkshake smoothies. Yeah, I've got my protein milkshake in here. Here I've blended mango, I've blended orange, I've blended persimmon. Yeah, and here I've blended mint leaves with green pears as well as green grapes. So these are very good alternatives that we could use to break our fast. Thank you very much, everyone who has joined me. So I wish you all the best, all the luck. Just try, eating healthy is all about creativity. Trying different recipes, seeing how it goes, seeing what works for you, seeing, what goes well with you, and just, share your recipes as well with us. Share your ideas as well, and let's know what works for you. Let's know how your progress is as well on your health journey. Thank you all so very much. I hope you've been able to learn 1 or 2 tips about how you can eat well, stay healthy, and not eat too heavily, while you're on a fasting program. Thank you so much. Have a very good night rest. Take care. Bye.